morning, y'all. It is about 10 a.m. right now, but Josh and I just got back from Italy. Not last night, but the night before. So I've been up since maybe like 4 or 5 a.m. this morning. I had one day off and then I was on call starting today for 6 days. I did get a trip for today, so I actually wasn't even on call at all. I got assigned this trip last night and it's a 2-day. So my report time is at 1:54 this afternoon. And we have a super short layover tonight in Memphis. It's like a 12-hour layover. I have a friend in Memphis that I really want to see, but the layover is so short and I'm sure that it'll be an early morning tomorrow. So I actually went ahead and tried to drop the trip, but no one has picked it up, which is fine. I definitely didn't think that anybody would, just because it's a long trip, a lot of legs, and I'm pretty sure we have like 2.5 hours or 2:45, something like that, sits in, I think, Charlotte today, and then tomorrow here in Dallas before we do a turn. So it's not a great trip. I definitely did not expect that anybody would pick this up. Obviously, I've been gone in Italy the last week, so thankfully I didn't have to worry about being on call when it was snowy and icy here in Dallas. But I think just a lot of flights got canceled and obviously delayed and everything from that. So I think this was a crazy week. So I'm very grateful that I got to miss out on being reserved during all of that. But I have a feeling that we're still catching up, because a lot of reserves have been used the last couple days and the weather's been fine the last few days. So I feel like it's probably still a little bit hectic. I'm just gonna finish getting ready, and then I actually still need to unpack from Italy and then pack up for this 2-day. We're gonna make some shrimp tacos for lunch. I'm also gonna pack up my lunchbox, gonna bring all my food for this trip. I've been loving this Tower 28 lip gloss. It's in the shade Pistachio. I think it's such a pretty shade, and it's also just like very hydrating without being like sticky, and it just feels really comfortable on my lips. I really like this a lot. Another one of my ends for 2024 is smelling good all the time. My favorite perfumes at the moment are from Dossier. Dossier makes amazing perfumes that a lot of them are dupes for higher end perfumes that are just super expensive, and these are a fraction of the price and smell exactly the same and are really long lasting too. A few of my all-time favorite perfumes, I've gotten the dupes from Dossier, and they smell exactly the same and last forever. So I've got some new Dossier perfumes. The first one is Gourmand White Flowers, and this one is a dupe for Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb. So let's test these out. There we go. All right, let's see if these smell the same. Okay, so this one is the Dossier. It smells amazing. I feel like this one's gonna be my favorite, and I haven't smelled the others yet. Yeah, I can't tell a difference at all. I can't even remember which side was which because they smell the exact same. And I've got 2 fruity scents. The first one is Fruity Brown Sugar. This one is highly recommended on TikTok. That smells really nice. Let's see. I'll put it on my hand. This is like a really refreshing fruity smell. Like, it's sweet, but not too sweet. And then the last one is Fruity Almond. This one is a little more of like a wintry fruity. The brown sugar is more of like a spring fruity. This one is more of like a clean winter fruit kind of smell. I can't decide between these two, the Fruity Brown Sugar and the Gourmand White Flowers. I think I'll do a little spritz of both on my uniform before I head to work. If there's a luxury perfume that you love, but you don't want to spend the money on it, you can actually search for the luxury perfume on Dossier's website and they will show you the dupe. This one retails for $142, and this one smells the exact same for under $30 on Dossier's website. Okay, I'm gonna get started on our shrimp tacos. I love this shrimp from Trader Joe's, so we're just gonna cook it in the air fryer. I'm gonna use this chili lime seasoning, also from Trader Joe's, garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. Looks pretty good, and we just threw them in the air fryer at 400 for 8 minutes. The shrimp looks so good.
It really does.
I haven't made these in forever. We've just got some low carb tortillas, this cabbage mix from Trader Joe's, and also this chunky guac from Trader Joe's. This stuff is so delicious. It's made with Greek yogurt, so it's like creamy guac. It's so good. Snowy here in Memphis. I was scrolling through TikTok this morning and saw this video of these trucks sliding all over the road here from the other day. Thankfully it's not that bad anymore, but it's definitely snowy and very cold out there. We got here last night around like 10 p.m. and I'm still a little bit jet lagged, so I was just drained by the time we got to the hotel and everything. So I just went straight to sleep. I slept this morning until like maybe 7. Our van time is at 9:30. I'm almost ready to go. This trip is just not the best trip I've ever been on, and that's okay. Not every trip is going to be the best trip ever, but I'm very ready to go home. I'm still on call for 4 days after I get back from this trip, but we get home at like 9:30 tonight. Today we have 3 legs. We're working Memphis back to Dallas, and then we have a 3-hour sit in Dallas, and then we do an Indianapolis turn. That's a pretty long day, especially with that 3-hour sit, because it just feels like you should be done because you're at your base, and then you still have like, what, 8 hours? By the time we land back in Dallas, we'll still have like 8 hours to go. Okay, I'm gonna throw a little bit of this Kerastase hair oil in my hair. I like to use a little hair oil in my hair when it's gonna be up in a clip all day, and this one from Kerastase is a really good one. Goodness gracious. All right, and we are good to go. What time is it? I have 20 minutes. I'm gonna finish this Celsius because I really need to wake up. Okay, good afternoon. It is the next day. Today I'm on call 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. It is 1:30 p.m. now. So I just slept in this morning. We got in kind of late last night, maybe like 9:30 or 10. So I was pretty tired last night too. Yesterday was a long day and that trip was just a long trip. It was only a 2-day, but it felt long. So I got to sleep in this morning and I'm on call at 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Really hoping that I don't get called today. I'm just gonna heat up these chicken and dumplings for lunch that I brought on my trip and didn't end up eating. Yesterday, pretty much all I ate was pretzels and cookies on the airplane. So I feel like that didn't really help my bad day yesterday. But I'm still available for 4 days. So I could get called for a 4-day, and I'm actually number 1 on the list for a 4-day. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. Okay, we are gonna set a 15-minute timer and clean this apartment. And I feel like we could probably get everything cleaned up in 15 minutes. I've just got all my stuff from my trip laying out, dishes in the sink and stuff like that. Whenever I come home from a trip, the apartment is usually super clean. Like Josh keeps everything very clean. And it makes me realize that I'm the problem, I'm the messy one, because whenever I get here, just my stuff just gets thrown all over the place.
That was quite possibly my favorite thing I've ever heard you say.
Yeah, I'm the problem. Okay, this did turn into more of a deep clean, and we're also putting away the Christmas stuff.
Sad to see it go.
Josh is sick of it. I was hoping to leave it up till February, but Josh made it almost to February. But also trying to organize like our extra bedding and sheets and blankets and that kind of stuff. This couch, it's not the comfiest, but I love it, and I love that we have storage in here. So this was a really good apartment purchase, even though it's not super comfortable. Okay, our apartment is spotless now. We did a second 15-minute timer, and then we kept cleaning, turned the timer off, and now it's been like 2 hours. So it is spotless now, and we're about to run the Roomba. If you don't have a Roomba, it does such an amazing job. I'm really impressed with our Roomba. However, we did not purchase the Roomba. It was a gift. It is really expensive, but I'd say it's worth the money because it really does a good job of vacuuming. I haven't gotten out a real vacuum since we've had it because it does such a good job. It was a wedding gift, so we didn't spend the money on it, but I think I would spend the money on it. I think it's worth it. It is now 3:30. I'm just about to go down to the gym and do a quick workout. I'll probably just do 3-10-30 on the treadmill like I usually do. 3 speed, 10 incline for 30 minutes. And I'll probably just scroll on TikTok while I do it. And then by then, I'll only have like 6 hours left on call. Okay, it is now 6:30. Still haven't gotten called yet. I don't want to jinx myself, but I don't think I'm gonna get called tonight, but I feel like I'll definitely probably get something tomorrow. I'll still be available for 3 days, so I feel like I'll probably end up getting a 3-day tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and make my little nighttime mocktail that really doesn't even make me sleepy, but I bought the magnesium powder and the tart cherry juice, so I feel like I should still use it. And it's fun to make a little nighttime drink, even if I don't really feel like it works. But I've got the magnesium powder and the tart cherry juice. I really don't know why this doesn't work for me. I feel like maybe it's my magnesium powder that isn't really doing it for me. I think that I'm just not a good sleeper. Like, just all around, there just aren't a whole lot of things that make me sleep or help me get to sleep. It's pretty rare that I find something that really works for getting me to sleep. Like, melatonin definitely works, but it gives me crazy dreams, and I don't like that. I did have some magnesium gummies that I really felt like they were working for me. They were from Amazon and they were delicious, and I feel like they definitely were working, but I just wanted to try something else, and I heard so many people talking about this drink. But I still want to use this up. Even though I feel like it's not working for me, I still want to use it, and I don't want to buy another brand until I've used this up, even if it's not working, which I feel like that's a little silly, but at the same time, I don't know, it makes sense in my head. It is fun to make a little nighttime drink. And some tart cherry juice. It definitely tastes good, even if it's not making me super sleepy. Definitely got a little zip to it, but it is good. I also have a magnesium spray that you're supposed to like spray onto your skin, and then that's also supposed to help you like relax and sleep, but I haven't really found that that helps me very much either. Today was a really good reserve day though. It's very rare that I have a day like this on reserve where I don't get called, as long as I'm not called in the next few hours. Like, we got a lot done, we were really productive, got the whole apartment clean. I feel like I just don't have reserve days like this very often, where I'm not getting called and I get stuff done and I'm not like super stressed out about getting called. I feel like that's my problem usually. I'm just always stressed about getting called. So yeah, really not a bad reserve day today. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed, wash my face, and use my Omnilux mask. Josh and I have both been loving this. I haven't had it long enough to really see a difference in my skin or anything, but there is something really relaxing about it, and I've definitely been enjoying it, and I feel like it's working, but I just haven't been using it long enough to see a difference. But I think that's gonna be it for this video, unless something crazy happens and I get called in the next few hours. But that is it for this video, so I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.